Well, good morning, guys. It is Wednesday, March 20th. It is about 10 a.m. and I am out on Pellisher Creek today. And today we're going to do something a little bit different. I've tied on 3 different shrimp lures. A Voodoo Shrimp, a ZmanEZshrimp, and a Salt Strong Prawn Jr shrimp. And a couple of these are rigged weedless. And the Voodoo is not weedless. As there are a lot of oyster beds here, and I figured I needed to have a couple of these weedless. We're going to start out with this Voodoo shrimp and see how it does. Let's take the first cast of the day. And if you watch my videos, I am usually searching for redfish with paddle tails. I think it's the easiest lure to catch a fish on. Look at that first cast, I'm snagged with this Voodoo shrimp. And that's what I was afraid of. So we may have to switch out right away, even though I want to compare all 3 lures and see if one does better. Okay, it's out. All right, let's try the second cast of the day. And maybe not let it sink to the bottom. So we give this a couple more casts and we'll try another shrimp lure. And I am snagged again, guys. When you get snagged like that, you don't want to pull too tight right away because you might embed that hook deeper into an oyster or whatever it's caught on. There's definitely oysters in here. And you get the angle. You come up on the lure and you get a little bit of a different angle, and most of the time the lure pops out. All right, guys. So let's switch to a weedless lure. This is the ZmanEZshrimp. I've got this ZmanEZshrimp on also on a Z-Man chin lock hook. So you rig that up weedless. Oysters are tricky to fish because they have so many just jagged edges everywhere. And they can trap a lure pretty easy. Oh yeah, there's one. He hit it hard too. I was almost ready to switch to the next shrimp lure. That fish came up and hit this hard. Oh, it's a jack. All right, guys, well, at least we caught a fish. No skunks today. Nice little Jack Crevalle. He's not big, but he's feisty. Oh, I'm in reverse. Let me position this kayak so you can see this fish. Little guy, little Jack. But these guys fight about 3 times their size. I call them bulldogs of the sea. Let's try the next shrimp lure. And the next one is going to be the Salt Strong Power Prawn Jr. Now this one is rigged on a Haas Helix twist lock hook. This lure actually casts a little bit better than the Z-Man lure I was just using. I noticed that right off the bat. A little further cast. There's one, guys. That's a better fish. What was that, second or third cast with this Power Prawn Jr. I'm not sure what we got. I don't know if this is another jack or a red. That's a red. Hello, Mr. Redfish. Oh man, I'm tangled up here. There we go. Come here. Well, guys, that didn't take long. Switching over to the Power Prawn Jr. There we go. You get a better look at him this way. Hook popped right out. I'm not going to measure him. He's just under slot, I'm sure. Maybe around 16 inches. Get you right back. Fish on again. Oh, I spoke too soon. He hit it right when it hit the water. Oh, he's back on. He's back on. He hit it again. He hit it twice. That's a good fish, guys. Gosh, he hit it once, let go of it, and he came back and got it again. I thought he was a little bit bigger at first, but he might be. He might be a little bigger. Wow. It's a red. Oh man, you just splashed me good. Come here. All right, guys, that's 2 for the Power Prawn Jr. 18 inches, guys. About 18 1/8. All right, slot redfish. Love to catch these guys. Pretty fish. Appears to be pretty healthy. I noticed like he's got a couple of these fins sticking out. And I caught a fish the other day that had some of his fins cut away almost like that. Some of that membrane. There's one sticking out, so I don't know what that's about. We're gonna put you back. Let's switch out to a different shrimp. That Voodoo Shrimp was getting hung up, but I want to try it again anyway. Darn it, I'm snagged on the very first cast. And the only way I can get away with this Voodoo Shrimp is to not let it drop to the bottom at all. Something like this. Let's try it. Or I'll cast it and I won't let it sink at all. Just keep it up toward the top of the water column. Oh, fish was on, guys. Fish was on for a second. Fish did hit it. Man, that was another tap, guys. That was 3 hits I've had. But for whatever reason, the fish just aren't really committing to this lure. And one more out this way, just in case there's some trout swimming around over there. Yep, look at that. Look at that. Oh, is that a ladyfish? I think so, guys. It's a big lady, too. All right, these ladyfish, they call them poor man's tarpon because they jump around. Oh, come here, you. That's a big ladyfish, guys. There we go, he's off. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, this shrimp did catch a fish. And it wasn't the target fish. But I'm going to switch it up because there's so many oysters over there. I'm going to try the ZmanEZshrimp again. The benefit of a weedless lure, especially this one's a little bit lighter weight, is I can fish it slower. I can keep it in the strike zone longer. With less chance it's going to get snagged. Fish on, guys, fish on. Feels like another red. Yeah. Come here, redfish. Easy. All right, guys, check it out. Check it out. This guy took the ZmanEZshrimp. So there's one for the Z-Man. Put you right back. All right, guys, let's put you away for a little bit. Back to the Power Prawn Jr. Fish on. Oh yeah. What do we got now? Got another red? Yes, little guy. But that's redfish number 4 for the Power Prawn Jr. Oh. Let's open that bail. There we go. All right. Not a giant redfish, but a nice redfish nevertheless. Can I get that lure out? There we go. Put him right back. Fish on, guys, fish on. Fish on. What do we got? Is that another red? Sure is. All right. Another red on the Power Prawn Jr. So the Power Prawn Jr. is definitely catching fish. After that redfish, I moved around the creek and fished for about another hour. And managed to land one more fish, a speckled trout that hit the Vudu Shrimp in some deeper water. Fish on, guys. Fish on. What's out there? Out there in the middle of the creek. Another lady, maybe? It's not jumping, so maybe it's a trout. I've been looking for a trout today. It's not very big, but it's something. What do we got? Oh, it's the trout. We found the trout. All right. In you go. The final count was 1 jack and 1 redfish for the ZmanEZshrimp, 1 ladyfish and a speckled trout on the Voodoo Shrimp, and 4 redfish on the salt-strong Power Prawn Jr. So, at least for today, the Power Prawn Jr. caught the most fish. Well, that's it, guys. As always, thanks for watching.